Good morning, this is Dwayne, and we're taking a series of lessons on left-hand styles. We're going to do a series of left-hand styles and a series of right-hand styles, and then we'll put them together. So this is the fifth in the series of left-hand styles, and today I'd like to take up the arpeggios and tenths. Now, arpeggio simply means a broken chord, okay? And last time we learned the Alberti bass, which was bottom, top, middle, top, middle, top, middle, top, like so, okay? Today we're going to stretch the chord out. We're going to play arpeggios. Arpeggio means broken chord, but we're going to do it in tenths. That is, we're going to play the low root down there, and then the fifth of the chord, and then the third an octave higher. Now, if you have a small hand like I do, what you'll have to do is pivot on that index finger. A lot of you won't have to, I wish I had big hands like you, but I don't. So if you have small hands like I do, then pivot on the index finger like that. But you see the logic there? You're taking the middle note out of the chord. Instead of playing the chord like that, you're taking the middle note out and playing it an octave higher. That's all that's happening, okay? So, but it's okay to play it there, but you'll be running into your right hand. Like if I played, it'd be kind of tight. So besides, I like the sonority better down there. It gives a fuller sound. Now push your damper pedal down as you hit the lowest note, and then you want to let it up when you get through at the highest note before you go on to the next one. Now, if you don't know chords very well, then you'll have to slow it down and figure out what the root and the fifth are, and then take the third an octave higher. For example, if you're playing C minor, then you play C, G, and you take this E flat and play it an octave higher. So it would look like that. Okay? So let's do it on C. Okay? And what we'll do is we'll just play that over and over again until we get the feel of that. If you're playing in 4/4 time, it would be 1 on the low note, 2 on the fifth, 3 on the third an octave higher, and then on the fifth again. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're playing in eighth notes, then probably want to just toggle between the two top notes after playing the bottom note, like so. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and if the chord was D minor, for example, here's a root, third, and fifth, so root, fifth, third, fifth, third, fifth, third, fifth. If the chord was E flat, then you'd have to know what the E flat chord is, and you play root, fifth, third. On those black keys, sometimes I have to use my third finger to make it up there because my hand is so small. If the chord was D flat, A flat, F. Okay, so let's stay on C, F, and G for the time being and just practice a bit. C, F, G, back to C. Let me put something right hand with it. Let's say we move to C augmented there. See, C augmented is C, like C, E, G sharp. So you can play it G, C, G sharp, E. Back to F, C, F, G, and then when you end it, you probably go like this, and end on a low root. It feels more finished that way. Okay, So again, with the pedaling, you push the pedal down at the start of the sequence and let it up at the end, unless there's too much going on in your right hand. Sometimes there's so much, the melody changes too much and so it blurs. So if you need to let it up twice the measure, that's fine. I even sometimes pedal on every single beat, but you probably won't need to do that at this point, okay? So you understand the concept. It's called arpeggios, which means broken chord, but in tenths. It's a tenth between there and there. That's why I call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arpeggios in tenth. The tenth is the same thing as the third, an octave higher, okay? So get used to that feel. I would go through all the major chords and do that. That's D flat, D. Some are easier to reach than others. E flat. And like I say, if your hand is small, that's going to take some practice. E. But it's a very good style you can use on so many different techniques. You see, this is a smoother style than the swing bass. At the swing bass, we swung back and forth like that. The alternating bass, we hit the fifth on the offbeat, okay? And then, excuse me. Then the Alberti bass, it's an arpeggio too, but we played bottom, top, middle, top, middle, top, middle, top, and so on. Okay, so arpeggio is a little different in that arpeggio in tenths is a little different in that we stretch it out. Okay, so learn that well because it'll be the basis for so much of your playing. Let me just play a little bit. See, so it does provide a nice kind of a left hand accompaniment to whatever's going to the right hand. Sometimes I call it the orchestral bass because it kind of provides that background orchestra sound to whatever's excuse me, whatever's going on in the melody. Well, that's it for today. So thanks for being with me, and if you enjoy this series, or if you enjoy these videos at all, come on over to playpiano.com and sign up for our free video tips. So we'll see you then. Bye bye for now.